I want you to expand. That's my job. I want to help you elevate in every area of life. Money, business, relationships, health, hormones, everything. What's up, y'all? Casey Shipp, creator of CaseyShipp.com and Hotmomz Lifestyle. I wanted to hop on here while I'm drinking some broth. I know that sounds gross, but you know what? It works for me. How to choose the right mentor and coach. One of my coaches, Dan, just did the best podcast on something about mentors. He got into talking about Warren Buffett and how he watched some Netflix thing on him. And in the very beginning, Warren was like talking about, imagine if you only got one car and you only had that one car for the rest of your life. How would you treat it? You would probably treat it like so delicate, just take really good care of it because you only get one car. And he was like, that's how you should treat your body. But then Warren Buffett said that he gets his change every morning and goes and has like a McDonald's whatever something for breakfast. And Dan was like, that's so, it's contraindicating because you're sitting there telling me that, your body and all this stuff is like you just get one of them, so invest properly, yet you're eating McDonald's. It kind of like doesn't make sense. But this is not to bash anybody. This is to say, and I teach this, I preach on this. All right, so the old way of thinking, like the scarcity way of thinking is I can only work with this one trainer. And if I go work with this other coach that works in like health healing, I'm cheating on my trainer. Look, oh girl, who knows what I'm talking about? Last night, a guy popped in my DMs. We're in one of the same business masterminds with Dan Henry, right? And he goes, oh my God, I didn't know you were working with Cole too, because Cole, like he handles, sales and scaling and all this other stuff and helps you actually build sales teams. And so he goes, I didn't know you were working with Cole. He felt like he was cheating on Dan. And I'm like, bro, no, Dan is like our fucking CMO. He is our chief marketing officer. He is our marketing coach. He is the guy that's going to help us get our knowledge online, period. He's done that. He's proven that. That's what he's good at. He's good at the mindset of even being in that space. Like Dan is my coach for that. Amen. All right. So, and then Cole handles helping me with my sales teams. I've never been here before, right? He has. He's the mentor. He's the guru there. So he's who helps me with my sales. It's almost like, think of what you're doing. Think of whether it's with your body or your business or whatever it is that you're wanting. That's where we mess up. That's where, like, the old way in me, I used to think that's that same way. Like, I was cheating on one coach if I went to another, almost like hiding behind the corner. Like, I've had people reach out to me in the DMs that's in Hotmomz, and they feel so bad about hiring a personal trainer. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, I'm here to help you elevate in every area of life and to get you unstuck, particularly with your hormones and with why diets have never worked out for you. Once you get through this internal healing and you start just leveling up in all areas, you may want to go hire a PT. You may want to go I want you to expand. That's my job. I want to help you elevate in every area of life. Money, business, relationships, health, hormones, everything. And I'm not a personal trainer. So I need you to go hire a personal trainer. That's called delegation. That's what successful people do, right? If there's something that we don't want to do or we feel like we need to get done, that person, we're looking to that person. Warren Buffett, he's going to teach us how to invest. He's not here to teach us how to get healthy, okay? Yet we feel bad about like going to eat different coaches. Now, coach hopping, that's different. That's just you and your own shit. That's you sabotaging, thinking the grass is greener, not wanting to look into some more things. So that's why a lot of people choose to hire me and work with me, because I'm here to help you in the cycle of things not working out. Whether it's you've gone to therapy, you've tried diets, you've tried doctors with your hormones, you've tried business coaches, you've tried to break through some money stuff with other money coaches, and you're just not getting those results. I am the bitch that helps you go inside and heal your energy so things start working out, okay? So if that girl wants to hire a trainer, hire a trainer. Like, I'm not a personal trainer anymore. I'm going to help you create the shifts needed so that the personal trainer works for you. Does that make sense? So just like I have a coach, but if you think of it as your business, your health, or whatever, you may need multiple people. I mean, it takes a village, okay? That's why successful people know the power of delegation. They don't try to do everything, okay? And that's a lot of women I get, they don't even want to ask for help. I'm like, no wonder you're struggling and stressed out. You don't even want to ask for help. And then there's people out there that's like been there, done that, and can help you get through it and get past the bullshit like that. Think of it like you have a board, and if you run a company, you know this. This person handles emails, this is your media, this is your sales team, this is your marketing team, this is your person that calls the shots. I mean, you get it, right? So that's how it should be with your life. One person should be there for your mindset, health, hormones, business. Like I have a girl that I work with, and I've bought all her courses. Anything that she puts out, man, I buy it. She teaches about money. She teaches about how to show up for your soul-aligned clients, and just really has helped open our heart spaces. Like if you're a heart-centered entrepreneur, Amanda Francis, right? And then there's one that's for, I use for another type of thinking when it comes to just being the creator, because I create. I get downloads. I channel things, and I want to get it out to you. And sometimes we get caught up in our shit. So I have another girl, Kat, she helps me with that. And then I've got, Dan, he helps me with the systems, right? The masculine systems of how to properly get it out there so it's not da-da-da-da. When it comes to health, I am that bitch. I'm an intuitive, I'm a master healer. So just being in my energy alone, those that know that it's in Hotmomz, like it raises you up, right? Not me, Casey, like I'm just a conduit, but the energy that flows through. That's why we have these breakthroughs, and with health and things actually work. And these women, they're losing weight where they've never even had results before. And they're losing weight without even really doing anything different. It's just the energy, because what we do, find the blocks and why the stress is there, why the adrenals are blown out, why the thyroid's blown out, the hormones, and we just bring it in all together. So I'm the health person. But when it comes to everything else, I'm going to outsource that shit. Don't for one second think that, and I don't ever want my students to think that they can't go and hire a real estate, if they're a real estate agent and they're working with me and they've had great success and they've had breakthroughs and all that, I'm still their health coach and expert in their soul spiritual teacher when in pertaining to health, and kind of having it all and having the relationship you want, being the good mother, and still showing up, and giving our gifts to the world. Like that's what I do. But maybe she's a real estate agent. Maybe she's into insurance, or maybe she's like a special niche market, and she's wanting to know how they, scaled their business to $5 million a year. I don't know. Well, it may be a good idea for her to also look into a mentor that does that specifically. And she can still use me as well, because she's going to need to, because the things that's in my container is going to help make her more successful with that mentor. Does that make sense? So don't think of it as I can only work with this girl. That's scarcity. That's not the abundant paradigm that, and I used to get caught up in that, like, well, if they're going to use this one, like our shaman, if they're going to go work with her, they're not going to work with me. No, whatever. Her gifts are totally different, but it's a wonderful resource if you are working with me. Does that make sense? So don't get too caught up in saying, well, I've got to, I'm cheating on this one coach or mentor if I do this. No. The only time it gets kind of screwy is if you jump from, like, if this mentor is supposed to help you, but, and they've had crazy good results and they're da-da-da, and you're just having a bad day and you want to go to jump fence because it just doesn't feel good. That's you in your own shit, and that's you sabotaging. But if it's you seeking out, like if you had this coach like I do with Dan, and it's business and systems, he's not in the market of helping you hire a sales team and training your sales team. I'm going to need to go to someone else for that. I'm still going to use all of his teachings, and I'm still going to use his group and him as a coach, right? So, yeah, and the thing is, too many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah, I hear you. That means don't have a nutritionist and a health coach and a healer. Like, that's too many in that one area. Before you beat yourself up too much about feeling ashamed of doing whatever, hiring a coach or a personal trainer, if you're working with me, I want you to. Hopefully that's where my energy work will help you finally break through and get results with the coach, and actually keep those results, versus jumping in, going hard, eating the same green beans and rice and chicken and nasty ass shit, and then falling off the wagon when something else happens. Like, we end that shit in Hotmomz. As I drink my broth, cheers. I've got to get on this coaching call. I'll talk to you soon. Get in my free Facebook group. There's a link somewhere on here. Click it. It's the Hotmomz free community. Make an account for your dog. Get in there. CaseyShipp.com. You can see all the ways to work with me, how to break through your bullshit. Let's do it. Let's go to it.